My parents just made me fill out this checklist. It was crazy. They were asking me about my digestion, my memory, my thoughts, even some of my eating behaviors, use of salt, whether I knew if I was hungry or not. Um, I thought that was really weird. Why did they make me do this? Well, there's a reason. Your parents have joined a parent coaching group. And my name is Melanie. I am the leader of this group. I'm a mom of a college student and 11-year-old. I played 3 sports in high school and 2 in college. I'm actually very tall. I'm a registered dietitian. I lived in China for 1.5 years, and I love cooking and gardening. And my passion is to use my gifts to help other people. So your parents joined this group, this parent coaching group. It's a 4-week group. And because I think some of them might be on a waiting list to get an evaluation, and they're just concerned about you. So I wanted to go take a minute and talk to you about what this checklist is about and what this group is about. So a lot of times, so since we are going virtual, there's no way for me to actually know if you're safe and what's going on with your body. So this checklist connects to what's going on in your body. For example, if you're having trouble with digestion, if your heart rate has slowed down, if your bones are becoming brittle, like this checklist is going to help me understand if you are carrying any risk factors for that. And don't be worried, because maybe the checklist shows me there's no risk factors. So that would be the goal, or the goal would be to find what's the best medicine to help you with this. And the name of this parent group is Food is Medicine. And what I found is a lot of times the nutrition can change the symptoms and reduce the problems. So we know that social media, and it's all over the internet, the YouTube is having new guidelines, but social media can impact your mental health and your body image. All of us may have known or experienced or have friends that experience cyberbullying. There's a lot of social comparison and viewing unrealistic beauty standards, or for boys, muscle standards for boys, and FOMO, not to mention how it affects your sleep, because you can get addicted to things and then it affects your sleep. Well, during a teenage year, when your brain is impacted and your body is impacted by the nutrition and your brain is impacted by the different triggers and challenges, there can be a couple things that can happen as a consequence. So what this whole group is about is empowering the parents or caregivers, because family could look a lot different for different people, to support when you're having challenges related to your eating, your body image, your exercise, or any number of combinations. So what we do know is that the family is the front line. And so while you're waiting to get to the doctor, if you don't have a treatment team, or if you need more resources, parents are the ones that can be there. Now, they don't always know what's going on either, and they don't always understand what's happening. So my goal is to empower them and educate them, and then also give you a little inside scoop after their meetings. So make sure you're medically stable. That was one of the things that I will have your parents do, is take your pulse. And there's something that happens when your body doesn't get enough fuel, is that you have an adaptive response and your body starts slowing down every system. And when that happens, you can get a very dangerously low pulse, or you can actually have problems with dizziness. So we're going to make sure that if that's happening to you, we really need to know. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to try to externalize what's happening. So I don't want your parents to get mad at you. I want parents to get mad at maybe the patterns that may be happening. Maybe you just don't feel like eating. Maybe you can't eat enough because your stomach hurts, or you have stomach aches. whatever the reason, I don't want it to be more stress, although it will feel maybe a little stressful, especially the first few weeks. But also parents, when we externalize the illness, what happens is that it's not your fault, right? That things are happening. It's things that are happening to you. And our brains can be really, really impacted by nutrition and undernutrition and malnutrition. So I'm here to be a parent coach, but I'm also here to give you an inside peek after each class. It's a 4-week class, and I hope that you will get some resources yourself through this. So what can you do? First of all, be honest about what's happening. I don't know what's happening to you. I've never met you. I don't know you. But if you can be honest with what's happening to you in your habits or your behaviors, even on that checklist, that will be helpful, because it will help me to know what to give your parents to teach them what to do. Also, know what your triggers are. Are your triggers being on this one Instagram site or Snapchat with your friend or whatever, TikTok videos, whatever it is that's triggering you, try to set some boundaries for yourself so that you don't go past these boundaries, because when you do, things go spiraling down. And so try to stop your triggers, but ask for help if you don't know how. I'd love to be able to say, I can give you a ton of resources, but I do know that self-care, and if you just search self-care for teens, you can find a ton of things to do to take care of yourself, to be relaxed, to manage your stress, to talk to your friends, to be connected. That's one thing that is important to try to do. And with that, I'm just going to close off and thank you for filling out this long edge tool, which will help me get to know you a little bit and help me to give your parents a few tools that will help you.